Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot-Forex. So let's go straight to our quick analysis. At the moment, we don't really have much, especially on the currency pairs. They did not really move that aggressive. There's something that actually moved very nice is actually gold. Gold did move very nice, but we will go straight to that. So as we are on this EurUsd, you can see that we are still on that nice uptrend. The market is still pushing even higher, so which means we need to find something here, if maybe we can get on the market, or maybe we can actually wait. So let's see. And at the moment, we don't really have any economic event. I think tomorrow it's when we're gonna have PMIs and stuff. So at the moment, I think the market is going towards this support area, a resistant area that we had before. You can see this was a resistant and is going there. So the market might touch this and start to go higher. We can see that everywhere once the market breaks out. The market sometimes do this retest and stuff like that. But somewhere the market doesn't really do that. But I like the fact that here it's way too clear to say the market might continue, especially as we are on this uptrend. But if maybe the market is going to break this level, it means that the market might be trying to target this level here, or even maybe this inner structure. The market might reach that level, boom, then the market might start to go higher like that. But the overall structure, currently, we are still on that nice uptrend. So which means the dollar is not really that strong, and we expect euro to go up. The reason behind that is we expect Federal Reserve to cut the rates, and that will actually make the dollar to be quite weaker. But since we know that the market will tend to move accordingly, the market will start to sell as we expect the rates to go lower. When the rates go lower, mostly the currency becomes weaker. I hope maybe you understand that. So on gold, I think I got out early. I got actually out early. So, but the overall structure here was a very nice uptrend. As I missed this nice breakout here from this area. And yesterday when we were doing the analysis, we were around these levels, here. And you know what? I said, let me just give my people this. And I didn't really know that the market was going to go crazy like that. But it happened like late towards early in the morning, and around when the market breaks, when the market closes, around 12 p.m. and stuff like that. So then the market moved aggressively, but it was stuck around this level for more than 8 hours. But it was a smaller profit, then I was forced to get out. And whoever who maybe did hold, because I did not really want to sleep holding some trades, overnight trades, you can't sleep very well. So if you are in a profit, you can lock, or maybe you can just get out. So yeah, I did get out, but I like the fact that everything seems to be going still in our favor. So around this area, that is a potential resistance. We can start to see that the market is respecting that level. So which means the market might start to respect that, and we can call that our resistance. And yeah, the market might start to do that. At the moment, we can see that the market it's trying to sell off. So we're not going to try to jump straight to this, because the market might reverse very quick as we are on this bullish move or bullish structure. Quite similar to here, you see the market was supposed to maybe reach this level. It was not really forced. Then the market reverses there. So we might have the same thing. But what we actually expect, we expect something like this to happen before we see the market continues. But yes, the market might not really react like that. And there are so many forces that are pushing gold to go even higher. Russia, Ukraine, tariffs, all that. So they actually make gold to go even higher and higher. At the moment, we can see it's still flying. But I think a reversal, it was going to be a very good thing for us to hold with confidence, because when you enter around this level, sometimes we don't really have that confidence as the market is quite higher. But if it reverses, at least you start to have that confidence that, you know what, I can hold this. Because sometimes you hold and you don't really have maybe a potential resistance or potential support. Boom, tomorrow the market is here, you see. But when we have structures like this, it helps us to understand where the market might respect, where the market is heading, and stuff like that. So that's why I actually got out. I wasn't really sure if maybe the market was going to continue like that. But it did, and I still think the market will still continue. So now we have a potential resistance. If the market breaks out of that, we'll be looking for a continuation of that buy, or maybe the market will go even lower up to that support. But the overall structure, yes, we are still very, very bullish. So the next one, which is US30, we also smashed this one. I also showed you on the video that we sent these signals, I think last week Thursday, I think. So the overall structure here is quite straightforward. We are on this nice downtrend. Yes, we're coming from a very nice uptrend. I showed you several times, but at the moment, we will focus on this smaller move here that we have. We can see that the market is struggling around this resistance and support. So which means the market is just trying to consolidate around these levels, because China and US, they don't really want to resolve their trade tension issues and stuff like that. And that will have a very bad effect on the stocks. And I think we did not really see much. When time goes on, I think we're still going to see the suffering continues. Then maybe the market will resolve after a few months, but that is going to be a tough one. So at the moment, yes, we are still bearish, but as we did smash this one, obviously we can't jump in here. We're just waiting for the market maybe to reach the support area. Maybe it will reverse, but a continuation is also quite possible. So which means we just have to be extra careful or whatever that we do here. But I think the best thing that it can happen, maybe if the market goes up there, we'll be ready to take or to jump on that down structure or sell positions. Simple as that. At the moment, there's nothing we can do. Let's just relax. Let's just relax. Maybe something will happen. Yeah, so now we also on Nasdaq, quite similar to US30. So you can see that, yes, the overall structure is still on this nice downtrend. Yes, we're coming from this nice uptrend. The market did touch this resistance there, and we started to see the market selling off. Yes, we have this type, this support area there, which is not really that strong. It's an inner structure. The market broke out of that. So what we want here is just to get a nice reversal. Maybe the market will reach that level, but we can see that the market did not really reach that before. Maybe the market might just continue like this. We have that resistance there. Maybe the market will continue doing something like that until we reach our lowest support there before maybe the market goes up, because things are not really going very well on the stock market. Things are not really going very well. And I think that is still going to continue. And at the moment, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do, you see. So we just have to relax and check whatever that it's happening. The best things that we can actually look at the moment, I think, is currency pairs that we can actually try to trade. But today it was a just quick analysis, so I don't really expect any opportunities currently on Nasdaq US30s. Maybe on gold, I'm expecting to see a nice reversal. But yeah, I think it's a very good trading week, good trading month. But yeah, the market was selling off. I think buying opportunities are still coming. But only if China and China and US resolve their tension, that is going to boost the market to go aggressively or to recover. So let's see another ones. US oil. US oil, I'm still expecting to see the market going even higher, but it's quite slow. It's way too slower. So yeah, you can see here, we expect the market to reverse to go to the upside. As you can see that the overall structure, it's actually a very nice downtrend, but I think the market might reverse maybe up to this point or maybe up to this point there, and then maybe the market might continue. But at the moment, I think the market might continue to go up. Yes, we can also mark that. You can see it was a potential support, and the market might touch that and start to struggle to go even higher. So which means we need to be extra careful. I just placed notification here because I was just scalping this, but it did not really even reach there. So which means this downtrend, it's quite aggressive. If maybe I zoom a little bit, we will see that it's trying to go a little bit higher, but the resistance is very, very close. Unless if maybe the market breaks this area, then we can say, okay, it's time for the market to go up. Another reason why I'm confident maybe buying is because OPEC countries, they actually promised to increase the oil prices starting from next month, which is May, and that might push oil prices to skyrocket. Even if maybe they don't really create any surprising moves, but I think we will get out of this aggressive sell-off, something that we should actually think about. So anyways, I think for today it's enough, guys. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. For those who want to be part of our team, just let me know. Scan that QR code for mentorship, signal indicator, lifetime signals, or 6 month signals. Just let me know. Then you can be part of the team. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 10K subscribers. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.